came across something. I don't know if this is true or not, but it's out there on the internet that there was like a hit on you or something in Boston by Whitey Bulger. Is this true?
It's not true. That is not true.
So how does this story even get out there?
Why? Sort of like that, but it wasn't Whitey Bulger and it wasn't whatever.
Okay.
So back in the day in Boston, Whitey Bulger ran South.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Legit. I mean, you've seen the movies, you've seen all the shit. And, you know, it was like living in South Boston at that time was like another fucking, like these guys didn't know what century it was, man. It was crazy.
Wait, why?
And there were rules in that town. Like you didn't call the police, and they later ended up finding out he was working with the FBI.
Yeah.
So people that did call the fucking police, he would know that you fucking did it. You know, and he was working with the FBI against other mob guys and shit like that. It's a fascinating story. But when you live there, you didn't do that shit. One of his guys, you know, said that I owed him money.
Did you owe money?
No, I didn't owe him money. I didn't even know him. I didn't even know him. Never met him. Never nothing. And, you know, it got to the point where, you know, I got a phone call one day at the house that I lived in and basically said, you got till Sunday to fucking pay us. Sunday at 1 or whatever the number was. And I said, or what? And they're like, are you going to find out? So I literally hung up the phone, picked it back up and called Delta. Got a one-way fucking ticket to Vegas. And that was a wrap. And what's crazy about it is when you look at, you know, how everything played out in my life, including, you know, the purchase of the UFC, had that not happened, I wouldn't have been in Vegas at the time that all this was going on.
Oh, wow.
When you look back on your life, and I'm sure everybody on this fucking couch and everybody watching can do it, you say, holy shit, this happened, that happened, this happened.
Yeah.
And at that time...
What if it was really Fertitta? The guy called you, if you don't move to Vegas, you're fucking dead.
Well, that's crazy too, because when I got out there, you know, I sort of I was on the grind when I was in my 20s. And like I quit drinking when I was 21. I stopped drinking and I only focused on work and what I wanted to do, right?
So random.
You quit drinking at 21.
I had this fucking, I quit at 21. That shows you what I was doing.
He'd been drinking
But we had the fake IDs and all that shit. I'd already done all that shit.
He'd been drinking for 19 years.
It was good. I got it out of my system before I was 21.
Yeah.
So I had this blanket policy. You know, when you get into your 20s, everybody starts getting fucking married. All your friends. I didn't go to anybody's wedding. Blanket policy.
Wow.
You were getting married, love you, I'll send you a gift, I'm not going to your wedding.
Why? Why would you refuse to go to the most important day of their life?
Because it's fucking time consuming, man. It's every fucking weekend somebody's getting fucking married. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Listen,
God.
I'm happy for you, but I'm not going.
That's so funny. You would have hated my wedding. You would have fucking hated my wedding. Indian wedding, 3 days.
That's the thing. Then you got these people that do the destination wedding.
Okay.
I'm out. So there's this kid named Adam Corrigan that I grew up with in Vegas, right?
Okay.
And he had money, I didn't have money, and he was always a good dude. He would pick me up and drive me to school every day. Like, would drive me to school every day. So when you think about in high school, to get up and get me and drive me to work, this dude had to wake up an hour earlier every day to drive me to school. Yeah. Never forgot that. People who do things for me like that, I never forget. He was getting married. So there was no fucking way I wasn't going to go to his wedding.
Right. Gotta go.
I go to his wedding, and who do I run into? The Fertitta brothers.
Wow.
Now,
I haven't seen in fucking years. Lorenzo Fertitta comes up to me and says, hey, how you been? And this and that, good. You know, we hadn't seen each other since high school.
you guys went to high school together. That's another thing a lot of people don't even fucking realize. You guys knew each other originally.
From high school. So then I don't talk to him. And it's like, me and Lorenzo knew each other in high school, but we weren't friends. It's not like we hung out and did whatever.
Yeah.
We knew each other. So he says to me at the wedding, I hear you're doing this boxing thing. I just got on the athletic commission. I would love to come train with you. I said, let's do it on Monday. He came and trained with me on Monday, and we've been together ever since.
Get the fuck out of here.
So the one fucking wedding that I go to.
Imagine where you'd be if you go to all the weddings.
Yeah, you should have gone.
You'd be the president of the United States.
And the president there, ruling the world.
He'd be